Just stop and talk a while, get to know each other. Who are we to know? Love could be waiting at the end, round that bend, and so let's stop and talk a while.
Have a great day, everyone. Once again, this is Sir Noy Gonzaga, a licensed professional teacher and a registered nurse, spending time with you regarding the topic, Purposive Communication Challenges, under our online advocacy Instructors Compass. So what really are the challenges that purposive communication as a course is meeting now? Purposive communication is a course that trains people to communicate with professional purposes. This entails respect, professionalism, and formality. However, it should not also be taken aside that the people of today called millennials have their own way of deploying language. Purposive communication is an original communication, thus, it can be traced to the times wherein rules are rules and it cannot be set aside for personal or institutional purposes. Thus, benchmarking and professional coaching is very much needed during those times. On the contrary, the millennials do not only possess a certain kind of language called JERVIN, sensationalized by text messaging application of the phones and gadgets and internet's social media to be exact, they also have a character of being impatient and at times cannot be mentored. It is not a fiction of imagination that social media language called the JERVIN language did not only make our millennials lazy, but they are also trapped into the reality that they are not conscious anymore about spelling and sentence construction. Thus, if you think of it, spelling and sentence construction are the two greatest backbones of formal communication, one of which is purposive communication. Another challenging avenue for further study in the present-day custom of doing everything online is there is actually a major setback to this. How? Today, contracts are still managed and approved by personal signatures, of which scanned non-original signatures can also be questioned or subjected to anti-graft practices screening. If you notice today, applications are already online. Document processing are already online. Certification and written qualifications are already online. Now this challenges the fact that letters done physically and placed on the envelope or in the envelope for communicative purposes should really carry signature-based documentation, among others. Although technology made our work very easy, but professionalism still needs the touch of self and the originality of the person concerned. Fact of the matter is, until today, there are still establishments that would not accept electronic documentations and signatures. While there are still glitches in online documentation and professional communication, there is still a need to teach and educate people regarding purposive communication, verbal and oral means. In this way, people will know how to communicate within a level of values and professional laddering. The electronic shift is not being terribly slowed down by still clinging to the physical production of purposive communication and professional communications. The real idea here is knowing the present technological trend and being well versed in the common past techniques, which can still be penmanship, makes the person versatile in every means of purposive handling of communication, whether technological or personal or manual. Purposive communication will surely be a course that will transform a common communicator to a professional communicator. There is no doubt with that. It will pave the way for a usual career to a professionally anchored career. Yes, maybe purposive communication is just a subject, but it is not just a course, It is a way of living and a guide to existence in the professional arena. May you have understood the apprehension of this course instructor regarding the challenges that purposive communication as a subject meets, especially in the threat of eradication due to technological takeover. Once again, purposive communication will always be around, especially when there are still professionals out there or people having careers in communication. This is the kind of knowledge that portrays self, especially in the kind of communication pattern, aesthetics, and templates. Remember the common saying of our elementary teachers, the way you write, the things that you write, reflect the kind of person you are, not only as a professional, but also as a thinker who uses his or her mind. Let us support purposive communication, and let us help this course innovate and survive the challenges it meets along the way. For there will be no other fields better than purposive communication if our aim is to have the ability to professionally communicate. This is the Instructor's Compass, and you have just viewed and listened to the topic Purposive Communication Challenges. This is your online instructor, Sir Noy Gonzaga, and it is my greatest hope that you have gained insights from this video presentation. Have a great time, everyone.